But don't do bloody face me. Fuck up. Oh, what a great video. No, picture to start out with. It's almost like a video. Here are some weekly photos. Here are some from my brother and his wife in Honduras. And here is some other stuff. Here's a nice beam meme by Ben Garrison. Some other random pictures. It's Bill Gates vaccinating Lady Liberty. Here's a document telling Texas, turn off your power, or else you gotta do this so that people die. It doesn't exactly say that, but that's what happened. It tells people there's a disaster, you gotta turn off the power plants and stuff. And they did it. They did it. And a lot of people died. A lot of animals died. And that was just last week. Here is a picture of my brother's blog on Hive Blog. I helped him start it last week. Here is some pictures from a video somebody was doing on what happened on the 6th in January of 2021. And it's really interesting. Here's a show I was watching. It's on the CW, Riverdale. Oh, don't tell people we did it during the summer. I can't get involved with my students. Here's your redhead. Here she is again. Hey, it's not a good idea. Good luck with your music and all, but it's not a good idea if we see each other. But you're the only one that understands him. We could have saved him. He didn't drown. And then at the end of the episode, of this first episode, there was a bullet hole right in the forehead. It's almost like he was suicided. The guy that died. Everybody knows because they live in a small town. And he's like, we can't talk about it. You know? We gotta keep this our little secret because we didn't say anything. And if we do say anything, then we gotta talk about why. I was with a young boy who's not 18 yet. That's you, by the way. You know I can't do that. Let's keep this our little secret. Alright, show us what you got. Is that all you got? I'll show you. I'll bring it on. It's already been brought in. Really? Yeah. You gotta include my little sister, my soul sister in the back. We come together. Oh, really? That's right. R.I.P. Rush Limbaugh. And here's Alex Jones talking to somebody who knew Rush really well over the years. The Called. Back in the day, some people had some water power. As you can see in this picture, they would connect it to their water faucet and they were able to do stuff. And I was watching some videos about it, and some people were reviewing these items from a long time ago, like 100 years ago, or more than that. Like it started coming up in the late 1800s in America. I think in America and England. I don't know how many countries, but specifically like England, for example. They look really, really, really interesting, really cool. And then people started going into electricity in the 1930s, a little bit in the 1930s, and after the 1930s, they started, more and more moving away from the water power into paying a monthly electricity bill. Why would he do that? I don't exactly know the story of how the power companies were able to rise, even though they had these water devices. Here's one of my favorite shows, The Expanse. And in this one episode, I think it's the last episode of the current season 5, that they try to save Naomi. There she is. But then the other guy ends up having a stroke and dying. And so she's upset. But it's all good. He wanted to do it. Because they're family. They're like a family. Oh. And here is another character that I like a lot. She was able to do the right thing at the very end. That was really good. And then they ended up parting ways. And then this guy, he comes with his new girlfriend, so to speak. Comes back in. They haven't seen each other in a long time. Meanwhile, this guy, he's the former husband of Naomi. He's like, starting trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight. My mom got scared. She said, "Yo, you a belter. You a belter." And he's like, "Yes. Now my son, we're gonna do this. And they're gonna remember this happened in history, yo. And everybody's gonna fear us." And they unite with Mars. And they had their proto-molecule, and they go to the Stargate thing, and they blow up some spaceships at the end. And meanwhile, here are some of the head people of the UN, and they're trying to figure things out. And she's one of the leaders on Mars, working with the Belters, the rebellious Belter people. And this is them. Looks like they're dying, but they're I think they're just passing through the Stargate. What do they call it? The ring. There's North Dakota. One of the old guys, Justice Vanderwall. Looks like he's sleeping. Supposedly, a few days ago, I was on Twitter and it said Megan Fox came out as an anti-mask wearer. Some people started saying that was photoshopped. Maybe it was photoshopped on Instagram. But regardless, she should be anti-masker if she's not. Oh no, Gab.com was down for a while. But then it got back up. And then some people were talking about this, one of the shows, The Last Airbender. And the sister is supposed to be younger. And then this is a reboot. You know how they like to do reboots. Especially on Netflix or wherever. And this reboot, hey, let's make the sister a little bit older. Wait a minute, that ruins the character. Can't do that. Stop changing things. Well, we change things all the time. Oh, we don't like Batgirl. We'll just get rid of her. She's not gay enough. She's not crazy enough. We'll turn her black. This is the exact order number of the Department of Energy. You can go to energy.gov for more information. 202-21-1. It came out, that was on the 14th of February. That was on Sunday of 2021. This is Friday Night Tights. These are the stars of Friday Night Tights. Was really enjoyable to watch. Quarter Black Garrett, excuse me. He's one of the guys, if you don't know, from Louder with Crowder. And special guest, Lauren Chin. These, you know how they stick their heads onto these famous movie scenes. Really, really cool, really exciting. I love them. Lauren Chin. Romy Millennial, also known as Lauren Chin, and she was on there, and I was watching it, and it was a good panel, a good discussion. They talked about a lot of things for a few hours last Friday, and you should have been there, and you should be following Neurotic if you're not. And here's another show. What's it called? Something like I know your little secret, or your little secret, something like that. Here's it. Here it is. Tell me your secrets. It's a pretty good show. And that white girl, the older lady, she's like out there, and then there's this black chick, and people are beating her up, and then the older white lady saves the day, kind of thing. Well, there's obviously more to it, but they form some kind of friendship, like that, and they hug, and then it's like, what happened? Is he's dead, or did she die, or was he killed? The black girl, I mean. I don't know. I haven't seen all the episodes yet. An alpha heater. It's Emma. It's one of the girls that was beating up the black girl. And all these people, they're looking for their loved ones, or some of them died because of these monsters, or a monster, raping, killing, whatever the guy does, and they're all coming together, and the mother speaking, she's trying to find her daughter. And that's what the show is all about, basically. It's focused on her trying to find her daughter. Tell me your secrets. Here's one of the girls from the orphanage. This is not Orphan Little Annie, but it might as well be. Here's the Risk girl again. And here's the Orphan Annie, the black Orphan Annie. Here's my Instagram. Oh no. And here's that lady again, a flashback to her previous life. He ended up in jail, and then she wrote a letter to him. Then he killed himself, and she wasn't happy about that. She didn't know what to do. So this video is funny because there's like, if you had 24 hours with me and I could say no, what will we do? And then you see a video of this old guy, and he's like, well, youngling, I'd sit you down and have a talk about your goals in life. I found that to be a little cute. I was writing an article about the philosophy of the mask. And I'm still working on a series of articles on it. And basically, people do it because, most people do it because they just want to blend in. They just want to go with the flow. And, it's easier to do it than to fight. And a lot of people don't want to fight. And so they just do what they're told, even if it's wrong. Unfortunately, they go with the flow. Sick until proven healthy. This is my high school. One of my favorite movies. Wow. Those are all the pictures for this week. So, how many pictures? Well, I'm Oatmeal Joey Arnold, and these are all the pictures for the last 7 days, ending on Monday, the 22nd of February of 2021. Here I am in Shelton, Washington, as usual, as I have been since 2018. Well, a total of 236 pictures, not including possibly there may be a few other pictures, like there are some pictures like scans, they're not included. Sometimes pictures from my phone, they're not included in this, but other than that, these are all the pictures of this week. Thank you for watching. And I guess you should stay tuned for a weekly oatmeal show. I was thinking of doing both of these things at the same time, having this video and the weekly show in one video. But then I decided I'm just gonna make this video and then make the other video. I'm gonna try to have a weekly show. Not that I don't wanna do more. Of course, I wanna do more of everything. Writing more videos, etc., etc. But stuff happens in life, and then you end up doing things and then not doing things, and things go back and forth. And we all know this, or a lot of people know, and it goes back and forth. But I thought I'm gonna compromise as much as possible to make something happen, as opposed to nothing. So I'm gonna try to have a weekly show, and that's gonna be the next video I make after I stop this. And therefore, I'm gonna try to do 2 videos at least weekly. This video, a weekly, just the pictures, that's it. And this might have been a little bit too long. I probably should just talk about the pictures in my show, and that should be part of the format, and then go over my day, at least just the last day of this week, of the week I'm doing, that ends on Monday night. That's the format that I've been doing the last 2 or 3 years, since like 2018. I've been doing this weekly thing where I just upload all my photos to a photo album on Facebook. And so that's the format that I've been doing, and I've been following it. I've been doing it consistently since 2018, and I thought I should just have a show at least, even if I can't do more, like a daily show and everything else that I want to do. Like, I have a long list, but I gotta start somewhere and stuff. And I want to talk more about that, obviously. Try to be more organized and stuff, and I'm going to do that. Thank you for watching.